Hey, it's Tank Downey here, and I'm bringing you the year in review here on music, movies, and figs. Let's do it. Year in review, and we're looking toward the future, baby. Ow, Tori!
So check it out, guys. I had this awesome intro recorded, and the microphone decided to be a butt. So, here I am back in the easy chair, recording the intro for this video. This is my year in review. Figures, movies, music. This is all stuff that I either purchased, watched, or listened to. There's not stuff on the list that, like, everybody thought was a good movie that I didn't see. This is just my personal picks for the year. So, hope you like it. Hope you'll check it out. And, it was a great year. Great year for entertainment and a great year to be a fanboy in this community. Hope you enjoyed my little intro with Tank the Downy, my little goofy hat my sister got me for Christmas. It looks like I have hair, and as you can see, when my hair grows out, it looks like a chia about and needs shaved again right now. But anyway, here it is, my year in review. I hope you like it. Enjoyed my little tribute to Guy from Food Network there at the beginning. Tank the Downy. Year in review. More Ring Wars. Check it out. So yes, as you can see, my honorable mention is the Mysterio Marvel Legend figure. I have been a huge Spider-Man fan since I was in diapers. Mysterio has always been my favorite villain, and I was like thrilled that they were busting out a Mysterio fig this year, and I thought he looked awesome. Looking forward to seeing him in the new movie, see what Jake brings to the role. I think it's going to be great from everything I've been hearing, but yeah, so my honorable mention this year is Mysterio, the man that uses gases and crap and all kinds of weird stuff to get in your brain and make you see weird stuff, which I think is going to have a lot to do with the whole movie. So we'll see what happens, but definitely my honorable mention. Second honorable mention is the Morning Guard. He was just awesome this year. A lot of people had trouble finding him at first, but then it was like everywhere you seen him, there he was. But I thought, the Pigman, man, he just has it going on. He's awesome. Who can forget the scenes from Jedi with him in it and getting eaten by the Rangor down in the pit, man, that was just awesome. So, my second honorable mention from the Black series of Star Wars that we all know and love is the Morning Guard. My number 5 favorite figure this year was the Marvel Legends Doc Ock. Love Doc Ock. Been a big fan, like I said earlier, of Spotty forever, and he is definitely in my top 5 favorite villains from the Spider-Man universe. Really loved the second Spider-Man movie with him in it. I thought it was done marvelous, especially for technology back then. Looking forward to the future, maybe seeing this guy again on the big screen and see what they bring to it. But definitely love this figure. Really hard to find. I had to end up eBaying to get him because we just didn't get him around here. And then, like the past 2 months, I've seen him like 3 or 4 times. So that's just the way it goes. You guys know that. But my number 5, Doc Ock, Marvel Legends. Okay, then my number 4 is the NECA Doctor Strange 4th scale. I'm a big NECA 4th scale collector. I got just about all the Marvel figures they have in those, but thought he was an outstanding. Great likeness to Cumberbatch, but I just love this figure this year. But it was definitely one of my top purchases. So then there you go again, the number 4, Doctor Strange. My number 3 purchase this year was the Marvel Studios first 10-year 2-pack of Thor and Sif. I've been waiting for a Sif figure, and we finally got one, and she is just spectacular. I love this set. Looking forward to hopefully completing the 10-year collection this year. So, would love it. I'm hoping we see her down the road in a movie or something again, because I think she just kills that role. So hopefully maybe she'll be back in the Endgame movie. Who knows? But we'll see. But definitely one of my best this year. So there again, my number 3 from Marvel Studios, the first 10 years, the Thor Dark World 2-pack with Thor and Sif. And my number 2 this year, I got for Christmas. In fact, she's right over there in the middle, deservingly, the Queen herself, Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones, the Mother of Dragons. Can't wait for the last season to start. I'm sure many of you are the same way. Love this figure. It was one of my grails. As you guys know, I don't really get a lot of the top end figures, basically because I can't afford them. I love them. I love seeing what you guys do, but I just, if I get 1 or 2 a year, I'm lucky. So, but yeah, man, definitely got her for Christmas from my wife and son, Crazy H, and love her. Not sure if she was released this year, last year, or when, but like I said, this is the figures that I purchased this year, my top 5 list. So, number 2, the Mother of Dragons. Cannot wait to see that last season. And there you have it, folks. My number 1 figure purchase of the year was the Princess Leia Hoth figure. I just thought it was amazing. The resemblance to Carrie Fisher was just outstanding. I love this figure. We kind of found her on a whim when she was really tough to find. But I thought just a stunning tribute, with her passing away there last year. But man, she's gonna be missed. I'm interested to see what they do in the new movie now that she's gone. But it was definitely my favorite pickup of the year. So there you have it. My number 1, Princess Leia Hoth, Star Wars Black Series. Okay, so that was my top figures that I purchased of the year. Now we're going to move on to the category that actually brings us a lot of the figures that we all purchased, and that is the movies of the year. My top picks. These are all movies that I've saw myself with my family. Uh, didn't have anything in here. I know there's plenty of other good stuff that I never had a chance to see, but this is my top 5 of the year that I actually went to the theater and saw. So we'll start off with honorable mention, and then we'll get right into it. Okay, so my honorable mention is Deadpool 2. I thought Ryan Reynolds has just like always been the perfect person for Deadpool, and he knocked it out of the park once again with the second movie. Josh Brolin was awesome in it. Domino Man, she loved seeing her being brought to the screen, brought to life. Horrible to remember names, so I can't think of the actress' name that did it, but really cool. Enjoyed it. Hopefully do another one. I'll be interested to see what the future holds. But I hope they keep putting these out as long as Ryan Reynolds wants to do it, because he's definitely the guy for the job. So there you have it. My number, well, it ain't a number, it's the honorable mention. Deadpool 2. Okay, my number 5 is the Solo, a Star Wars story movie. Yeah, I'll probably get some flack for this because I know there's a lot of haters of it, but man, you gotta take it at what it was. I didn't think it was that bad. Lighting issues, yeah. And the whole how he got his name, yeah, I can understand how that was some cheese, but all in all, wasn't bad. I think he, considering the shoes he had to fill, man, he did a great job. I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of you guys in the collecting will really enjoy it because you've told me you have. So, yeah, definitely. I really hope they do another one. I know DVD sales have been great on this, and it did a lot better than people thought. Especially considering when it came out. I mean, it would have been better if they would have did a December release like they usually do with Star Wars movies. But when it came out, I mean, it had Infinity War and Deadpool 2 both at the same time to compete with, and that just hurt it a lot. Just look at the how good the Venom movie did. We didn't have any other nerdy movies out at the time, and it kicked butt. I just purchased it, and I'm finally going to get to see it, by the way. But yeah, so my pick definitely, and I've been loving collecting the figures from this too as well, the Black Series put out. So definitely, in my top 5 is Solo, a Star Wars story. Let's hear for all the Wookiee fans. Okay, so my number 4 is Marvel's Ant-Man and the Wasp. Thought this was such a fun movie. Uh, standing alone by itself, it really didn't have too much to do with everything going on right now in the big picture as part of the 10-year plot program. But really, I remember when I went to see the first movie, I went in with very low expectations, and I come out like a huge fan, thought it was great. But really enjoy it. I think everybody, that's all the actors in this cast, have really done an awesome job portraying the characters. Such a big fan of each of them, without even this movie. So, but definitely looking forward to the part he's going to play in the Endgame movie, because I think it might be bigger than anybody thinks, and that'd be pretty cool if like the smallest of heroes, ended up doing like a big thing to help save the world. So definitely worth making my list. Number 4 movie I saw this year, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Yes, there you have it. Number 3, Black Panther. Oh my God, was this film epic? Just beautifully shot, beautifully done. Cast killed it. So happy what all it's done for the black community and for the female community as well. I mean, just such an awesome, epic film. I loved it. I come out of there just mind blown of everything they did with this movie. Uh, Interested to see what the next one will be like, and interested to see the part he'll play if he gets brought back from dust, which I know everybody's going to in Endgame. So uh, this was my number 2 till just recently, but definitely made my top 5 that I saw this year. Shaking the camera there. So there you go. Black Panther killed it. There you go, guys. straight out of nowhere, my number 2 film I saw this year. Even though it's a short film, it's still a film. It was the Vader Star Wars Theory Episode 1 Shards of the Past fan film on YouTube. If you have not seen this yet, you need to stop watching my goofy ass right now and go check it out. It is awesome. I hope this guy does more because, man, just everything you love about Star Wars is in this short little piece. And the guys that portrayed the characters did a great job, for not being like the main people we're used to. But man, I can't stress enough how if you haven't seen this, you need to go see it. So my number 2 film I saw this year is the Star Wars fan film Vader Star Wars Theory Episode 1 Shards of the Past. Check it out. And big shocker, no surprise, my number 1, Avengers Infinity War. Oh my god, this is epic. I could not believe how awesome it was. Well, actually, I could believe because I knew everything had been awesome so far. But man, oh man, the story is just tremendous. Cast, just all these people working together to create this, and they've been moving towards this for 10 years. I mean, just spectacular. Cannot wait for the sequel because of the glum way we were all left off in this movie. I can't even describe how awesome this was. RDJ killed it. I mean, Thanos, Brolin, just the whole cast. Marvel Studios, everybody involved. Kudos and hats off to them because it's just such a great time we're alive right now because this stuff can come to, life for us on film and actually look real. So, loving it. Can't wait for the second one. My number 1 film I saw this year, Avengers Infinity War. And there you have it, guys. My top movies that I saw this year. Looking forward to this coming year. You'll see that here a little bit down the road what I'm looking forward to. I made up my mind if I'm going to put it on the end of this video or do another video, but we'll see. But now it's time for the thing I've been doing for 34 years, is singing in bands and playing rock and roll. And so anybody that watches my channel knows music's a big part of my life. I'm going to try to keep doing it as long as I can. I have my ups and downs with it, like anything else. So we'll see what happens. But I'm going to give you my top picks of the year that I bought, music-wise. I got an honorable mention in there. And, definitely, there's good music out there. Still, you just got to look for it, guys. But hats off to all you rockers out there. So there you go, my honorable mention coming up. And my honorable mention is Metal Church. Damned if you do. Love these guys. Been a big fan since the late 80s. Great in-your-face rock and roll. Got the chance to see them several years ago in a show where they were the opening act. It was Wasp was headlining. It was L.A. Guns and Stephen Pearcy's band at the time from Rat. These guys opened the show and they blew everybody else off the stage. Made me even a bigger fan. New album is exactly what you expect from them. The same raw, fast, heavy, melodic vocals and guitar. Great album. Love these guys. If you haven't checked it out, check them out. Worth a good listen. So, honorable mention is Metal Church. Damned if you do. Yeah, so you have it. My number 5, Godsmack, When Legends Rise. Thought this was a good, solid album. Definitely better than the last couple, I think. Still missing the days of old from their first couple albums. But love these guys. Great live band. They sound exactly like the studio live. Get a chance to check them out. I got to see them a few times now, but the first time it was when they were opening for Sabbath. It was them Sabbath and Drain STH was written up for them. And went with my buddy Ryan Adam, who was a guitar player in my original band, Strider, now High Strider. Hoping we get together again before it's over with, but we'll see. But anyway, enough of me. Definitely check out the new Godsmack album. It was worth making my list. At number 5, When Legends Rise. For Five Finger Death Punch and Justice for None. Great rockin' album from these guys. Really like everything that they put out. I haven't seen them live yet. Hopefully I will sometime down the road if I get legs working right again. But yeah, definitely a great solid album. Love the hat tip to Metallica with the title. Definitely think these guys could keep doing as long as they want if they can keep it together. They have turmoil a lot of the time, and I know a lot of it surrounds their singer Ivan, but when they're on their game, they totally bring it. So they're definitely worth checking out. So in at my number 4, Five Finger Death Punch and Justice for None. My number 3, there you go, Hailstorm Vicious. Love these guys. Love Lizzie Hale's vocals. I've loved every album they've put out so far. This one was no exception to the rule. Definitely great stuff. If you don't know, she was vocally trained by Steve Whiteman of Kicks, who are very big in Maryland and up in this end of the woods because their singer Steve's from up this way, in a town called Piedmont's where he grew up. And it's like literally across a bridge from where I grew up in Westernport. I've met him several times. Great guy. Great band themselves. They should be huge. But that's another story. But anyway, loved this album. Lizzie just keeps bringing it vocally. And I think these guys got a long career ahead of them if they keep it together, which is always the key. So definitely check these guys out if you haven't. Hailstorm Vicious, my number 3. You go, Lizzie, for the female metal community and women. Love it that the ladies are out there who can bring it. Check it out. Look for it. There's all kinds of good stuff. To Disturbed Evolution. Love these guys. They're so consistent. Their music doesn't change. That's what I love about them. They keep the same style. They pull off a few different type of ballads now and then that kind of makes you go, what the hell? But yeah, man, great band. Have yet to see them live. That's on the bucket list. But my wife, she's a huge fan of them as well. Definitely great album again from them. They just consistently bring it. I remember that first album came out, I heard, I was like, wow, and been blown away ever since. I wore that album out, but definitely check this new one out. It's right up there with any of the stuff they put out. Great band. So my number 2, Disturbed Evolution. And there you have it. No shocker here. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you know how much I've talked this album up. Number 1 album of the year is Firepower by Judas Priest. And oh my God, they brought it on this one. Best album from them in a long time. Not that there's ever been a bad one, but this was just, the songs and all were just spectacular. Rob Halford still showing that he can bring it at his age. Knocked out park. Faulkner, guitar player, just brought new energy to the band. I love this album. Great release with them. I can't say enough good stuff. I wore it out. But you get a chance to check it out if you haven't already. Check out Judas Priest Firepower, especially if you love some of the old Priests in that. Definitely check it out, man. That's all I can see over and over. I'm hoping they keep going and doing albums, but if this is the last one, it was a hell one to go out on. But we'll see what happens with them. I guess it depends on how they all feel, because they're all getting old like everybody else. So, but definitely my number 1 in the year, Firepower, Judas Priest. Check it out. Do it. There you have it, ladies and gents. My top picks of the year in figs, movies, and music. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the video right here and just do a whole separate video for my picks for the coming year, what I'm looking forward to musically, and coming out in the movies. I know you guys looking forward to the same things. And figure-wise, got a lot of stuff I want to complete, a lot of new stuff I'm looking forward to. So I can't thank you guys enough that have supported my channel. You know, we're pretty new. Definitely trying to work our way to the just getting 100 people, you know, following us. As I promised, once we get 100 subscribers, we're going to do a collection video that I know you guys are going to love. That you guys are going to think it's awesome. It's going to blow you away. But I promised myself I wouldn't do a collection video until I got 100 subscribers. So if you're out there now, share this with your friends and let them know what Crazy H and I are doing. You know, bringing a family event. You know, because my wife, the mystery lady, she's involved too. Just not on, you know, camera. But yeah, man, just showing that, you know, you can make this hobby and, you know, being the fanboy lifestyle a family, you know, affair, you know, where everybody's involved. So please, 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 you know, if we get 18 more subscribers, I got that collection video, and I know you guys, I think that once I do the collection video, it's really going to send us over the top and help us with a lot of subs, you know. So, you know, don't be afraid to help out. You know, some of you guys out there, you know, I've been supporting you big time. Help give me a little push, man. Not that I'm wanting to change the world channel or anything, not like that and everything, but I would just like to be a bigger part of the community. And, you know, I think what we're doing here with my family, and that's worth it. So, again, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I hope you guys have a happy, safe new year. I hope all your dreams come true this year. If you, like I said, if you would just like, subscribe, share, and help us be a bigger part of this coming year as well. So, for Moral Ring Wars, Brett the Tank Downey, telling you once again, with my finger way in your face, to do an act of kindness this week to somebody, help make a difference in somebody's life. That's what it's all about. Just, you know, just do one act of kindness. One, even saying hello, or holding a door, or you know, a smile even can make a difference in a person's life, especially if they're not having a good day. So definitely try to do that. You know, that's what I try to live by, because that's what it's all about. We're all here to help, love, and support each other. So I love you guys. Have a great new year. I'll see you in the next video. Crazy H is going to be having a video coming up with his birthday haul. He just turned 18. So look for that. And look for my picks for the year coming up. Or the year we're in now, actually. What I'm looking forward to. So Brett the Tank Downey, I'm out. Thanks for checking us out. Peace. Rock.